Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy X coming to you from PressPlayOnYourDestiny.com, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that's important nowadays. It's so important because a lot of us don't have it. A lot of us want it, but we don't know how to get it. But it's important because this is the very essence of our being, and that's our spiritual identity. A lot of us have no idea who we are spiritually. Hell, most of us don't know who we are in our physical bodies in this earth. You know, a lot of us just spinning our wheels. We don't know who we really are, but we go to church, go to mosque, we go to praise, some type of praise and worship, or we get into some type of motivational, reading self-help books or whatever we have to do to help us find our identities. Who are we? And more so, are we humans having spiritual experiences, or are we spirits having human experiences? This question will be answered by finding your spiritual identity. So, I have just 3 things that maybe you can look into that will help you find your spiritual identity. So, these things work for me, of course, and this is why I'm sharing them with you. And one of the very first things would be is to find yourself. When you're looking for your spiritual identity, you first must find you must first find your physical identity. So in finding your physical identity, you have to find what you like, what you don't like, what you will do, what you won't do, your morals, your values. All of these things make up your physical identity, or your identity here on earth as a person. Me personally, my identity here is I am a black 27-year-old male. I am a motivational speaker, an author, a businessman, a father, and a empowerment coach. That's my identity. That's my physical identity. But through finding my physical identity, I was able to find my spiritual identity, which leads me into the very next thing that you have to do. You have to be able to find your individual relationship with God. And I say that because this is the creator that created you. It knows any and everything about you. It knows your purpose. It knows your reasoning. It knows your past, your present. It knows everything about you. So why would you not build a relationship with this source that knows everything about you? Because see, knowing yourself and knowing God are all technically the same thing. Because if you can find God, you can find yourself. And if you can find yourself, you can find God. Because then you will be able to find what you believe in. See, the problem with a lot of us is our beliefs only go as far as what we're told. A lot of us don't believe for ourselves. A lot of us don't seek a relationship with our Creator for ourselves, because when it comes to religion or spirituality, it's an iffy thing. But why should religion, why should your own belief in a God that created you, why shouldn't you question it? Why shouldn't you not want to know more about this entity that created you? You are made in the likeness and the image. You are made from the very fabric of this thing that has created you. So why would you not have your own personal relationship? So I already went through two things. You need to find yourself, and you need to find your relationship with your God. Your God. I say that. Beyonce said it, and everybody gave her all this strife. Beyonce said, I don't worship the same God that y'all worship. People want to say it's the Illuminati or she works for Satan. I don't. Beyonce is living her life. Let's just say that. She don't care about what none of y'all got to say, because Beyonce has her own relationship with God. Beyonce know who she is, and she has her own relationship with the Creator. And when you have to, when it comes to finding your spiritual identity, that's important, which leads me into my very next thing, which is finding your purpose and your mission. When you find yourself and you find God or your relationship with God, then inevitably, you will be shown your purpose and mission in life. And these are the three things that I believe make up your spiritual identity: knowing yourself, knowing your God, and knowing your purpose in life. Because see, when you know what your purpose in life is, then that means you know yourself. And not only do you know yourself, but you're so comfortable with yourself. You're so sure of yourself that you know that God is no longer external to you. God is inside of you. You are connected. That's when you know your purpose, when you know what you are meant and designed to do, you can't fail. You want to know why? Because at this point, you have this spirit working inside of you. God is inside. And when you realize that God is no longer out there, but in here, now you have the power to manifest destiny now. Because now you've acknowledged that not only do you have a physical self, but you have a spiritual self that is that of God. And when God, this is so deep, y'all. The Creator that created you, see, you got to catch this. You were given a purpose before you were born. So what happens is you go through life finding yourself. Then you find God. Then you find your purpose. And what happens is when you realize that God is no longer external, but inside of you, you are giving God the power and authority now to override your free will and to do originally what you were created to do, to fulfill that mission and purpose that you originally were created to fulfill. See, this is the thing. When you think about a lot of people that make it successful, you think about your Donald Trumps, your Oprahs, and your Stephen Jobs. You have to realize that these people had a relationship with themselves, a relationship with God, and they were given through all of that a purpose. But that purpose was driven by God, but they were the faces of this purpose, but God was in them. Could you imagine all the people that they reached because they knew who they were? They knew their spiritual identity. And your spiritual identity does not have to come from a church. You don't have to go to anybody's church to have a spiritual identity. That spiritual identity you find on your own. And whether you want to believe in the universe or you want to believe in Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, however you find your spiritual identity, I need for you to find it. I need for you to find your spiritual identity so you can live. And you can live on purpose. Because see, this is one thing that I understand. It's not a matter of if I'm going to make it. It's a matter of when I make it. Because I myself understand my physical identity, my relationship with God, and my purpose in life. And so because of that, I'm run by an entity that guarantees my success in the future. Y'all have to catch that. There's an entity inside of me that guarantees my success in the future because I know myself, I know God, and I know my purpose. And what I'm talking to you right now on this YouTube channel about is all purpose. If you're watching this video right now, it's because you were supposed to be watching this video, and that something phenomenal is getting ready to take place inside of you, because something phenomenal is taking place inside of me, you guys. So look, let's recap real quick. Find yourself, find your God, find your purpose, and you'll find your spiritual identity. Listen, you guys, I love y'all. I went a little too long in this video. I didn't mean to, but hey, when I start feeling it, I just feel it. I'm sorry. Until next time, you guys, check out my website, pressplaytoyourdestiny.com. Find me on Facebook, Press Play to Your Destiny, CEO Albert Shaw, you guys. I love y'all. And until the next time, I'm tired. Never compromise your happiness, you guys. Your happiness is all you got. Find peace. Find that peaceful place on the inside. Find your spiritual identity, and you'll be all good. Until next time, you guys, I'm out. Peace.